Hello and welcome to another episode of PHP Explained. Today we will explore the PHP inbuilt string functions. String functions are dealing with strings. We will explain with examples so that you understand it. There are so many built-in string functions available. We will explain only those which are very popular based on their uses. These string functions are all required frequently in works and projects. So, let's start. The word string means text or content. In programming, this group of characters or text is enclosed within double quotes and called a string. We deal with strings often while doing the programming. PHP also deals with strings. While dealing with the strings, there are a lot of requirements found as requirements. We tackle these requirements or issues with functions. PHP creators are smarter and anticipate these requirements in advance. As a result, they have created a lot of functions that can take care of strings. Each function returns a value. These return values can be either of types integer, string, boolean, array, and resources. As these functions appear once PHP is installed and there is no need to install separate libraries, these functions are called inbuilt functions. Let's explain the most popular PHP functions now. Echo function writes some text or content to the output. Let's see the example. We have declared two variables $str1 and $str2. These two variables hold the string values. First of all, the echo function prints the value of variable $str1. Next to it, echo uses without parentheses and displays the value of variable $str2 successfully. Hence, we can conclude that echo is a statement too. Finally, echo can display multiple variables in one statement, provided the variables must be separated by a comma. Print function writes some text or content to the output. It is doing the same function as the echo function. In the example, print displays the variable $str1 successfully. Also, print can work as a statement. But print cannot display multiple variables and generates a parse error. Strlen function measures the length of a string and return it. In these examples, the length of the strings is displayed. Strtolower function converts the string in lowercase or small letters. The string hello world will be displayed as hello world. Strtoupper function converts the string in uppercase or capital letters. The string today is the lucky day will be displayed as today is the lucky day. Ucwords function converts the first character of each word to uppercase or capital letters. The string today is the lucky day will be displayed as today is the lucky day. ucfirst function converts the first character of the string in uppercase or capital letters. The string today is the lucky day will be displayed as today is the lucky day. ucfirst function converts the first character of the string in lowercase or small letters. The string today is the lucky day will be displayed as today is the lucky day. Trim function deletes ordinary spaces, tabs, new lines, carriage returns, null bytes, and vertical tabs from the beginning and end of a string. The trim function removes tabs and new lines from the beginning and end of string variable $str1. ltrim function deletes ordinary spaces, tabs, new lines, returns, null bytes, and vertical tabs from the beginning of a string. The trim function removes tabs from the beginning of string variable $str1. rtrim function deletes ordinary spaces, tabs, new lines, returns, null bytes, and vertical tabs from the end of a string. The trim function removes new lines from the end of string variable $str1. Strrev function reverses a string. The string hello world prints as .row all h. strcmp function compares two strings. This is a case-sensitive function. In this example, understand how the comparison works. The ASCII value of each character of both strings is compared. The ASCII value is a special value assigned to each character of the keyboard. Character capital A has an ASCII value of 65, B has 66, and so on. Character small a has ASCII value 97, B has 98, and so on. See the example now. The capital letter H has an ASCII value of 72. The small letter h has an ASCII value of 104. Hence subtracting 104 from 72 becomes minus 32. If the ASCII values are equal, then subtracted or return value will be 0. If the return is 0, then the PHP parser will move to the next comparison. But as it is not 0, it can be concluded that the strings are not equal. Strpos function search for the position of the first appearance of a string in another string. If the searched string is available, then the starting position index returns. If the searched string is not available, then a Boolean value false returns. This is a case-sensitive function. In our example, as the word world exists in the string hello world, it returns the first position of appearance, which is 6. To be noted that the string position has been started from value 0. Hence in the string hello world, h has an index value of 0, e has an index value of 1, and so on. Stripos function is same as function strpos, except this function is not case-sensitive. See the example. As the function is not case-sensitive, it is passed, hence the output will be 6. Strpos function searches for the position of the last appearance of a string in another string. This works similarly to function strpos, except it starts counting from the end of the main starting. This is also case-sensitive. This example displays 27. Surely, you can understand that it is searched from the end of the main string. Stripos function searches for the position of the last appearance of a string in another string. This works similarly to function strpos, except it starts counting from the end of the main starting. This is not case-sensitive. This example passed as we are using not case-sensitive function and displays 27. Substr function extracts a part of a string. This function has 3 parameters. The first parameter is the string. The second parameter is the starting position of the string to be extracted. The third parameter is the length of the string to be extracted. This is an optional parameter. If it is not available, then the entire string will be extracted from the starting position. Let's check this example. Here the position of the string hello world starts from 0. Hence, h has an index value of 0, e has an index value of 1, and so on. strstr function searches for a string in the main string and return the rest of the string if found. This is function case-sensitive. There are 3 parameters in this function. The first parameter is the main string. The second parameter is the searched string. The third parameter is optional. By default it is false. If it is set as true, then the string before the first appearance of the string is extracted. Let's look at the example. The first example of return value is world. This is a new world. The second example, the return value is hello. Strstr function works same as strstr function. But it is not case sensitive. This example passed as we are using function strstr, which is non-case sensitive. str_replace function searches and replace the appearance of a string in another string. There are three parameters. The first parameter is the string to be searched. The second parameter is the string to be replaced by the search string. The third parameter is the original string where search and replace will take place. Let's implement an example. In this example, the word world is searched in variable $str1 and replaced with the word universe on all appearances. str_repeat function repeats a string for a number of times. See an example. It's very easy to understand. The value hello repeats 10 times. str_shuffle function randomly shuffle all characters of a string. Let's see it in action. The 5 characters of the word hello shuffle each time we refresh the browser. Each shuffle updates the position of the appearance of each letter. str_split function converts a string to an array. In the first example, each character of hello will be treated as a separate array element and form an array of 5 elements. In the second example, we have used the optional second parameter, which is the length of characters in each array element. In this case, we will get an array consisting of 3 elements. str_word_count function returns the number of words in a string. An example is here. The output is 7 as the string $str1 consists of 7 words. Count_chars function returns information about characters used in a string. Here is an example. The output will be the unique characters used in the string $str1, which is string H, W, D, E, L, O, R. The second parameter is called the mode, and we have used 3, which returns the unique characters as a string. There are other modes available, please follow the manual. Number_format function formats a number with grouped thousands. In this example, the number 1,000,000 is formatted with a decimal length of 2. The output is 1,000,000.00. Wordwrap function covers a string with a given number of characters per line. Let's see an example. The first parameter is the string itself. The optional second parameter is the number of characters per link. The optional third parameter is the characters used to break the lines. The default is \n. The optional fourth parameter specifies whether words longer than the specified width should be wrapped. NL2BR function replaces a new line with a break in a string. This function accepts the string. It searches the new line and replaces it with an HTML break tag. htmlspecialchars function converts special characters to HTML entities. In this example, HTML tags in bold and italics are used in the string. htmlspecialchars function converts it to HTML entities. The browser output will be the same text. However, the actual HTML entities can be seen in the browser's view source. htmlspecialchars _decode function converts HTML entities back to characters. Here is an example. The browser output will be affected by the HTML tags. The HTML output of the code can be seen from view source. htmlentities function converts all applicable characters to HTML entities. Here is an example. HTML_entity_decode function converts HTML entities to their corresponding characters. Let's see an example. We have discussed a few inbuilt PHP string functions. There are a lot available. Please refer to the documentation, and the URL of the same is shared in the description box. A big congrats! We have completed it successfully. Thank you once again for being with us. Let us know your feedback. We appreciate your comments. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and communities. We will be back with another video soon. See you, take care.